Welcome to the demo of All Will Rise, about taking a corrupt billionaire to court for River's murder. Manage your team mixed with eco-terrorists and godmen. Alright. Go on missions to unlock the upgrade cards, build your deck, follow leads, find allies. It's a game in development made with rage and joy by a small, passionate team about making meaningful games for a burning world. Damn! Team office, 4 a.m. Okay. Your Honor, the time is now, the place. You're slouching. She's in the zone. The what? That's what she calls it, the zone. I do not call it that. You two are not helping, or ignore them. The time is now. The place is here. Let us... Damn it, Joy. Don't blame me for giving you constructive feedback. It's okay to be nervous. Oh god. Kiuli? I think that was right. Who said anything about nervous? Now you've done it, Shintu. What can I say? I love my team. They both look tired, but what we're doing here, it's important. We spent 8 months convincing Misuris High Court that the River Periyar deserves the right of legal personhood. What? Make the river a legal person. It's a river. If we win, we could hold governments and corporations to account in a new way. Life returns to the river. Okay. If we lose, then everything stays the same, and one day our dying river will be dead. It all comes down to closing arguments tomorrow. We need to focus on one advantage that giving the river a legal personhood has over the current regulatory framework. I don't have time to explain them all in court, but I can't decide which claim I should make. Maybe you should go with your instincts, or you can be strategic and play to your strengths. I don't have those. The right to sue. No. Hearts is compassionate, open-minded, and hedonistic. The right to pull up. Guts is assertive, egotistical, but always ready for a challenge. Let's go community. We should center the voices and experiences of the people who have ancient ties to the river and depend upon it. Do judges even have heartstrings? Shintu yawns magnificently and then immediately looks apologetic. I think that's our cue to get some rest. See you all tomorrow in court. And remember, Kuli. Or Kuyili, I think, maybe. All you have to do is win. I don't want to fuck that name up. Misuris High Court. Final day of the trial. Case considered legal precedent. Let the river protect itself. My hands feel numb. I can't remember a single line of my closing argument. Get yourself together. I turn to the crowd assembled in court. Shintu gives me a little thumbs up. Joy raises an eyebrow, and I feel some sense of calm anticipation. Like Joy said, all I have to do today is win. I don't think we're winning. It's me. Card battles are one of the core mechanics of All Will Rise. Play cards to tell stories and change your opponent's perspective. Playing cards changes both your emotional energies. This court was assembled 8 months ago to decide the fate of River Periyar. Trial has attracted interest not only from our local community and press, but nationally, even globally. But let me assure you all that external pressures will have no impact on the court's judgment. Let us remind ourselves of the situation at hand and the facts already in evidence. The river is in danger. Okay. We submit that Periyar is being polluted with industrial runoff choked by sewage, agricultural waste, pesticide pollution. This court accepts the precarious state of River Periyar. Causes of the situation have been proven to us. But what is the remedy? That is what we decide here today. I will now hear your closing argument. Okay. Playing claim cards. Connect claim cards to each other to tell stories. These cards also affect emotional energies. Find a claim that connects to the river is in danger in your hands and drag it on the board. Our river needs protection. The river dies. The city of Missouri dies. Our history dies. We cannot allow this to happen. I yield my turn, advocate. Please continue. Your Honor, shut the fuck up. You wasn't even there, Javi. I wasn't sure if you would be streaming or anything. Okay. To make casual change causes flow into consequences. Play claims that are causes above another claim and play consequences below. You can only play claims that connect to claims already on the board. This claim doesn't connect with anything. This claim doesn't connect with anything. Okay. In this country, corporations have legal rights of personhood. I didn't know that. So that's why I was like, what do you mean the river can't be a person? But now that makes sense. They can enter contracts, sue for the rights, act independently. Is a corporation more of a person than a river? Is it truly more alive? Okay. Planned on it with the person I'm supposed to be playing with is taking a bit to get on. Oh. Arguments are goals to achieve in battle. In card battles, play cards to satisfy their unique requirements. To make this argument tells a story that connects the river is in danger to life returns to Periar. Facts alone will not convince your opponent. You must max out one of the judge's emotional energies. Find the polluters. Existing law allows us to levy fines on corporations who flout environmental standards. Last year, the court fined a corporation RS 1,000 for polluting river, less than the price of a kilo of ripe mangoes. We can discourage pollution and non-compliance without fundamentally altering our legal framework. The judge is building towards an opposing argument. I should look for opportunities to stop her from delivering it before my own argument is ready. This claim doesn't connect. This does. Okay. Let's try that. This court talks fines, but fines do not compare to corporate profits. We need entirely new instruments to protect the river. We will appoint community guardians to represent the river's rights. Decisions must be made by the people who are most affected by them. People who depend on the river for survival, who have worshipped the river for generations. We will enforce existing regulation. Our regulatory bodies are underfunded and riddled with corruption. This is like courtroom honeypot. Yeah, that's what I thought. When it said I had to max out the thing, I'm like, this feels like honeypop or honeypop, whichever we want to say it. We don't need new laws. We must give our institutions the capacity to enforce the ones we currently have. I had to find a way to stop them from making their argument. Want to undo cards emotional effects? Get in the way of an opponent's argument. Use denial cards to negate. Okay. Wait. The judge is ready to deliver her argument. I need to stop it. Stop it before she convinces herself there's no action. My own argument can wait. What? 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 I'm confused. What do you need here? Do I not just drag this out? Oh, I had to put it on the thing. Okay. This court has made empty promises about enforcement before. We refuse to accept this claim without more proof. Your objection is sustained. Continue your argument. In other words, fuck you, I know shit. Hearts on fire. Sick. Life returned to the river. The judge's eyes suddenly light up. I can sense it. This is my moment. I've deliberately roused her empathy. Her heart is open to my argument. The existing laws have failed us. We need a hopeful new approach. Why should this court not lead the way, just not for our river, but for all of India, and indeed the world? I swear to this court, if you grant the Periyar the right of legal personhood, life will return to the river. Now what? What do I do? Deliver? Do I click deliver? Okay. We need a hopeful new approach. Your Honor, the time is now. John Cena told us that. The place is here. Let us make history in this courtroom today. The judge bangs her gavel into the sudden silence. I am ready to make a verdict. The light changes. Each mote of dust in the air seems to stop in suspense. It is no easy thing to change the very foundation of our legal system, to enact an entirely new framework of rights. But Advocate Kiuli, compassionate arguments cannot be denied. I commend her sensitivity and heart. These cards have game-changing effects when Which can combine with each other. They don't end your turn, so play them before claims. Okay. The judge makes a legal truth out of what happened to Missouri already know. The people of Missouri already know. From henceforth, the river Perrier is a legal person. Okay. Oh, so it changes the card. Courtroom erupts. We won. I hear Joy and Shinto shouts louder than all the others. We won. The world has changed for the better, just a little bit because of us. Reality is more malleable than we think. I won't forget that lesson. Word, bro. 4 months later. We're halfway through the grand opening of Resilience Tower when smoke pours over the horizon and the sky turns bright orange. Fire. A bomb? Outrage against Resilience Investment Group Corporation. Corporate invasion of Missouri has been widespread, but so far peaceful. No, wait. It's the water. The river is on fire. Then reality tears open. Specters of the dead leap out of the water. Oil-slick birds and pearl spot fish swim amongst the horrified crowd. Mangrove trees wrench their roots up to escape the flames. Can other people see them? I look around. People are watching the blaze, unbothered by the fiery specters all around them. Look, oh god, look, there's oil on the water. Hi, fire, how you doing? The crowd bristles and seethes. People are afraid, but we're also angry. We can't stand by and watch the world burn any longer. The ghosts from the burning river slither up Resilience Tower, the dead of the ecosystem haunting their murderer. I want to destroy something. Throw my body into the furnace. I want us all to burn. Metaphorically, of course. I have work to do in the morning. Yes, I must act. The municipal corporation office could use a new paint job in blood red. The mayor should wake up to a reminder of his responsibility for this. I text my team. The river is on fire. Let's make them regret it. Card unlocked. I speak for the river. My smile is a blade that matches the shape of my heart. Oh yes, this is going to be fun. Inappropriate joy. For 2 turns, gain 3 heart whenever a claim reduces. Oh. She's late. Bet she's hungover. Joy, she's probably up making plans. Drowning her sorrows or getting into trouble. Who'll have to clean it up? Us. Again. They both startle at my sudden arrival into the office and send some papers flying. Good, I need them on their toes. I keep things interesting and you love it. Uh-huh. Told you she'd come in fired up. So, what did you get up to last night, fearless leader? Professionalism is... I don't know what that is. Bourgeois? Boring? Bourgeois? Bourgeois? It takes so much energy to wear a mask. In the interest of not incriminating anyone, I really can't tell you, but you should pass by the corporation building on the way home. Joy groans and even Shinto looks a little pained. How did I end up surrounded by such rule followers? You will gain and lose energies as you do missions, make choices, play cards, build them to develop aspects of Kiyuli's personality. Okay. Alright. Enough nonsense. Open a pack of biscuits. Open 2. Why not? We have a lot of work to do. How can this be happening? We won the case. So much for bringing life back to the river. Debunked. What? Look, this is a setback, but a setback? The river really was a person. She'd be dead. No, Shinto, she needs to hear it. Say that again. If the river was a person, she'd be dead? Happy now? Wait. She has that look in her eye. Since the river is legally a person, so the people responsible in trial for her murder. Is that... Can we really do that? Another court case? Why not? We have research, legal precedent, contact. You see the vision, Shinto. It would send a warning shot through every corporate boardroom in the world. Exactly. I'm not your boss. We're a non-hierarchical workplace based on mutual cooperation and affinity. I hate reading out loud. Whatever you say. Resilience eroded the coastline, changed the sea currents, now the river's on fire. We sought their port expansion. Put the Vice President of Resilience on trial. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know there was gonna be this much reading. First, we need to establish that the river is in fact dead. I mean, it's obvious to anyone with eyes. The oil spill, we all saw it. Where did the oil come from? We need to find out. Fire on the river was terrible, but the oil spill is a catastrophe in its own right. We should help the citywide cleanup efforts. Because it's an opportunity for us to win over allies? Joy, no, because it's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's why. We happen to build a little momentum for a murder trial while primarily helping people. Also, people are flocking to a woman called Katavi, who claims she speaks for the river god. Oh, really? What's she selling? Face cream? I'm not saying she doesn't have her own agenda, but we shouldn't get caught up in the court case that we forget our struggle against resilience is a spiritual one. With the densest social connection? Is that not it? Oh, I guess we have to go here first. How do I not? I am confused. Oh, okay. Hang on, what should I do? Oh, I have to assign them all. Okay. Success unlikely. Damn. Success unclear. Be careful out there. It's like the Assassin's Creed missions. You just send everybody off on their own. Kani Kamala is a string of lush and leafy small islands floating in the backwaters. Easiest way to get around is with a small canoe that's moored in front of the office, even on oil-slicked water. Dense social connections of regular flooding and evacuation drills make it a good place to be stuck in a crisis. Sand of the beaches run black with oil. You can mistake it for blood. Dead fish and oil-soaked birds flop helplessly along the shoreline. Acrid smoke billows across the sky. I'm gonna rescue some wildlife. The government workers and locals are picking up oil-drenched birds in plastic boxes and baskets. There's a heated debate about what to do. Is it more human to just euthanize them, given the study suggests that less than 1% of clean birds survive? Apparently we don't have the specialized equipment we need. Most of the birds, thousands of them on the stretch of beach, will die in unmitigated disaster. That sucks. It gets harder to work. It's harder to work after the sun sets, and some exhausted-looking government workers from the local councilor's office come by with coconut water and biscuits. Thank you for all your help today. It's time to go home and rest. Good advice. I'm exhausted. Spill will devastate the ecosystem, this community, for decades to come. But every drop of oil we recover matters. Every animal saved. Think of that tonight. What we've done today truly matters. Smoke from the burning river sits on the city like a miasma, adding a toxic thickness to the summer heat. It's Friday, but there's still so much to do. We could work the weekend, says the person who just burned out and got back from medical leave. Joy is right. We have to pace ourselves. Besides, looks like you two got a lot done yesterday. He failed. The bridge is closed and the ferries were too overcrowded. I didn't even make it halfway. God damn it, Shintu. The oil seeped from the harbor through the backwaters into the river. Somewhere along the way it caught fire. Okay. Or maybe someone set the oil on fire. That is possible. Someone who wanted to cover up an oil spill? That would only work if it was a small spill, somewhere remote. Maybe they panicked or didn't realize the scale of what happened. Burning the oil, polluting the atmosphere, causing even more damage to the ecosystem, and people's bodies after what they already did? Shinto. We don't know what really happened yet. No, I can't believe it's a possibility. We can't live in a world that's so cruel and selfish. Yes, we do. Someone burned the river to cover up a mistake. They're evil. Shinto used all his guts. He's in crisis. He needs rest before he can do any more guts missions. I don't believe in evil. I do. So let's go something small. His eyes unfocused. This work takes a toll, looking at the horror of the world directly, at the impunity of the powerful. Some people are evil. I don't know what to tell you. It's really not helping. Who said I was trying to be helpful?